UMAR AHMED for IFL TV in association with MTK Global at the Landmark Hotel today, joined by Callum Smith, presser. How you doing, firstly, Callum?
Yeah, good, very good.
All good. How long have you been in camp for?
Officially a long time. Obviously, you train, you take over, wait for the concrete date, but we always had a rough idea when it was going to be, so you aim to peak towards them. But in terms of being in the gym, I've been in for a long time, training alongside other people in the gym who've had big fights, and I'm never completely out of the gym, to be totally honest with you, but it's been stepped up recently, and it's all about peaking at the right time.
I asked that because obviously there was a delay with the announcement, location, etc. So yeah, just want to gauge how long you have been in camp. Is it fair to say this is going to be your first marquee name on your resume?
Yeah, most definitely, and it's the biggest fight in my career, that goes without saying. It's my first world title shot, and it's against the man in the division at the minute, the number one in the world, and I wouldn't have it any other way. George, the fight I've always wanted. Like I say, he's considered the best in the division, and that's where I want to be. I don't want to be world champion, ranked number 8 in the world. I want to be world champion, number 1 in the world, and I believe beating George puts me there. I'll be Ring Magazine champion, which is what every fighter dreams of winning.
Yeah. It's fair to say every fight you've gone into, you've sort of been expected to win. I mean, you fought good opponents, but not on sort of George's level, elite level. Does it matter that you're the underdog in this fight?
No. I've always been a massive favourite in fights, and I've never read too much into that. I've still got to go in, and that doesn't mean because I'm a massive favourite I'm automatically going to win. I've still got to go in and do the job. I'm saying this, I'm the underdog, and people saying it's a step too far, and all that. But I always feel when I've had a point to prove, I've always delivered, I've always rose to the occasion, and I believe this one will be no different. A big performance from me, I believe, beat George Groves.
Yeah. What did you make of George's performance against Chris EUBANK Jr. last time out?
I thought he boxed well, to be honest with you. I thought he stuck to a good game plan. He listened, and I thought he used his boxing ability early on, which is what I feel Chris EUBANK lacks in. I think he lacks in distance boxing ability. He's very good if you stand in front of him and let his shots go. He's got a good work rate, but if you give him a good jab and a bit of distance, which George did, then I think it more exposed EUBANK rather than shown us what George could do. But yeah, it was a good win, and to say he's earned his place in the final.
In that last round with George and Chris EUBANK Jr., he popped his shoulder. Obviously, he's had troubles with that shoulder. He says he's fine now. People were saying for you to win this, well, there's a massive help that his shoulder has had problems. Are you going to jump on it? Does it make a difference to you?
No, to be honest with you, because like I said, I touched on it before. If he weren't ready, he wouldn't fight. He's got the world title. He could leave the tournament, rest up a little bit more, and then he'd walk into a big fight regardless when he was fully fit. So I don't feel he's going to be forced back in the ring to please other people. It's about him and George Groves. So the fact that he's sitting here saying he's ready and he'll be ready in 5 weeks, then I do feel his shoulder's okay, and I've got to expect the best version of him. I can't expect an injured version or whatnot. I've got to expect the best version of him, and I believe I will get that, and I'm training for that, and I know a big performance from me, I do believe, is good enough to beat George Groves.
There was talk of a replacement opponent, Chris EUBANK Jr. coming in, but you must be pleased that you're facing the best.
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, it's never been about George personally. I don't know him personally. It was more the world title in that number 1 spot. George leaves the tournament, he takes that belt with him, and regardless of what replacement he put in, if it wasn't one of the other champions, then it was a bit of a downer for me.
Takes that world title away.
Yeah, I entered this tournament knowing that I'd get 3 good fights at a good level, and I'd leave the tournament world champion. And if I was to win the tournament and still not be a world champion, then it just put a bit of a downer on things. So the minute George confirmed he'd be ready, that was a big boost for me.
What was your reaction when you heard the final would be in Jeddah?
It was a bit unusual. I remember thinking surely not to, but they can't do it then. Because it was meant to be the cruiserweight one, when that one moved to Moscow, I thought, well, that's just threatening the chances of us going there, and I was hearing more and more rumours, and there's no smoke without fire. So when it was officially announced, it wasn't a big shock to me, because I can't come to terms with the fact that it was going to be there, but it is what it is. I've got to just make do with it, adjust.
It's a World Series, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's just that, like I said, when we got the contract originally, we kind of knew there was a massive chance of that. You fight where they say, you kind of lose that power the minute you enter the tournament, and the tournament's been great so far, so fingers crossed this one pays off and it's a success.
Yeah, sure. Just moving away from you, Callum, a word on Rocky Fielding, your fellow Scouser, winning the WBA regular title out in Germany a couple of months ago.
Yeah, it was a good win. No, regardless of whether you see it as a real world champion or not, he went to Germany and beat an unbeaten fighter, so at this stage of his career it's a good win for him, and it's put his name up there a little bit, and I'm sure he'll go on and try and look to get some of the bigger names in the division, but I'd say it was a good fight for him.
Talk of him and James DeGALE. Obviously DeGALE vacated his IBF. What did you make of him vacating?
I can't give him the benefit of the doubt at the time, because I thought if he vacates it and then announces a big fight, then it kind of made sense. But the fact that he's vacated it and now he's talking about fighting Fielding for a regular title when he's just give up a full IBF title, it doesn't seem like the best of moves. We know he had a mandatory against a good fighter. Whether it was for that or not, I'm not too sure. But I don't know whether he thought he had a big fight lined up and that hasn't materialised. I'm not too sure, but I was a bit shocked when he vacated, to be honest with you, because I think as long as you've got a world title, you're in line for big fights.
Do you think Rocky could beat James DeGALE at this stage?
Again, I think a lot depends on James DeGALE. James DeGALE on his day is a very, very good fighter, and
what's going on here?
Up until the Caleb Truax fight, he was probably considered the best in the world, and it was only the loss, and then even in the rematch he didn't quite set the world alight. He kind of just got his title back. People have sort of brought him down a little bit, but if he can turn it on, he's a very, very good fighter. But there's a lot of miles on his clock. He's had a lot of 12 rounds and a lot of tough fights as of late. So again, time will tell.
Obviously, just over a month to go till that final in Jeddah between you and George Groves. What makes you believe that you'll come out on top?
I just believe, I'm the better man. I've always believed in myself. I've always believed in my abilities, and I've always knew what I'm capable of, and I've always felt it needs a good fighter to bring that out in me. And there's no better fighter in the world at the minute than George Groves. So I'm confident that I'll deliver on the night, and if I do, then I feel I'm more than good enough to take care of George Groves.
Well, we look forward to a great final. Thanks for speaking to IFL today. Sure, we'll catch you soon. Top man, Callum.